Okay, this is, I don't know, like the 8th time I do this. Um, I've had a lot of issues with uploading and editing, so I've tried to get everything, the whole video to be continuous and for my voice to be loud enough for you guys to hear. So I'm going to be shouting throughout the whole video. Okay, first of all, I cut the meat. Right now this is chicken. I'm going to cut it so that I have 4. So 1, 2, and then I have 4 different pieces. Then I put it in the frying pan, which already has olive oil in it and has been set to 3 for a while. So I put it there. Didn't cut this well enough. Okay. Then I get all the equipment that I used and I put them on the sink. Then I wash my hands. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi, 13 Mississippi, 14 Mississippi, 16 Mississippi, 17 Mississippi, 18 Mississippi, 19 Mississippi, 20 Mississippi. Okay, now I go ahead and start cutting the vegetables. This, I don't know the name of it exactly. My sister's roommates use it a lot when they're cooking meats and stuff, so I'm using it as well. And in the other tribes which I've tasted, they tend to come out good. So I'm cutting these. By the way, everything's washed except the meat when I started. If you notice, I'm using a different cutting board than the one I cut the meat with. Right now I'm using it for time reasons, that I finish quicker. But if, for say, if I ended up not using all of the ingredients, like before I use onions, and sometimes I would leave half of them, that would be bad if I use the same cutting knife and cutting board as meat, because then if there was any contaminants on the meats, then they would get on the vegetables, and then if someone went into the fridge and used that that onion to make a cold salad or something, then they could get an infection of some kind from some type of pathogen that might have been on the meat. Also, if you notice, for peeling the garlic, I'm cutting off and then crushing it so that it's easier to peel off, because otherwise it would take a very long time. Again, cut and smash. Then you take off the skin more easily. And now it's giving me trouble, but it's still a lot easier than otherwise. Then I cut the garlic into smaller pieces. And I put them in the bowl. Then I get the materials that I used and I put them on the sink as well. Now, this is also clean. The meat has been cooking for a while, so I'm gonna add the vegetables. And I'm gonna stir them all. It's been there for a while now. And I'm gonna put the lid on it again. And I'm gonna put this in the sink as well. Now, since I'm also hungry, I'm gonna make myself some parboiled rice. I'm gonna make 3 cups of parboiled rice. By the way, I hope you can still hear me. Okay, so 1 cup, 2 cups, 3 cups, I'm done with the rice. Now I'm gonna add the water. One cup. Two cups. Three cups. And 4 cups. Now I'm gonna add the olive oil. I will add as much as is needed. That is enough olive oil. Now I'm also gonna stir this for a while. Just to make things cooking for a while. Now I'm gonna add the salt. I will add as much salt as is needed. There's enough salt. Now I close the lid, connect the rice cooker to the electricity, and turn it on. Now I'm gonna go wash my hands. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi, 13 Mississippi, 14 Mississippi, 15 Mississippi, 16 Mississippi, 17 Mississippi, 18 Mississippi, 19 Mississippi, 20 Mississippi. Now I'm gonna go check the meat. I'm gonna turn the fan on a bit. The meat still needs a bit more time. Before I used to have a lot more ingredients, but after doing this a bunch, before I used to have a lot of ingredients, but now I don't have as many because I use them up. So the finger. I'm going to add a bit more olive oil. Right now the stove's got around 8. Now I'm going to get the cooking thermometer. I do not think it is done, but just in case I'm gonna check the temperature. This is the cooking thermometer that my sister has. It is still not done. By the way, what I'm using right now is now what I should be using. I should be using one of these things, but made of metal for the meat. But I could only find this one, which was made of plastic, and which is used for salads. But whatever. Honestly, it's kind of boring to watch.